Va salute. This is Troy Pacelli of Last Call, and I'm just here to let you know that the following live stream is rated R for adult language, highly inappropriate jokes, and oh, who the are we kidding? We have no idea what is going to come out of Gorilla's mouth. Viewer discretion is advised.
Talk star, politics and pop culture straight from the heart. From the good old days to what's breaking today, we debate it all, we don't run away. Now Twitter fingers throwing shots all night. Now Facebook wars, I forget what's right. We speak our minds, yeah, we say it out loud. Throw a little shade, but we keep it proud. Welcome to the Silverbacks Lounge, where the real ones talk and the truth goes round. Chat stays lit and the sub stays strong. But it's all love when we're ending it. Pull up a seat, come bounce at the Silverbacks Lounge. One big policy, next minute memes. Back to the 90s and hoop dreams. Hot takes flying but respects the code. We build it up while the jokes get bold. Yeah, we might toss an insult or two, but if you laugh with us, we
let's rock this joint!
Let's go and see some Mounties. Remember the 3 B's? Best behavior, boy.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Tiny's Random Thoughts. Gorilla's not feeling too well, tired today, so I am taking over. How's everyone doing today? Hi, PvP.
Hi, Destiny. I've just finished my work week, so that's always good. So, yeah, hoping to have a bit of entertainment and fun tonight on the stream here.
Oh, yeah. We're going to see how my first night goes.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. I hope more people will show up. I saw Mikey in the chat, I think. Yeah, there he is.
Oh,
Gee,
there he is.
speak of
As
Satan
we talk
himself.
about it.
His nose was itching.
Hey, you know
There
who?
we go. Hi, Mikey. How are you doing?
My Destiny, how you doing?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good. Feeling better. Okay, 1 second. I gotta catch up here. I seen Kevin in here, so let me show this.
Nice.
Okay. And then I did see that Old Man Bird sent a thing in, so let's do that real quick too. Hold on.
Yes, $9.99 super chat.
The first, little second chat, I think, or something like that.
Yeah, it was
Hold on.
Jamie Lynn Simons who also said sounds good, and then Old Man
There we
Bird
go.
got $9.99.
We're gonna show this off real quick.
Oh, Eugene Bird, a generous man, supporting our YouTube, the ultimate fan. Your super chat shines like a bright holiday. You're lifting this community in every way. From every kind word to the gifts that you share, you showed us the meaning of how much you care. This song is for you, with hearts full of cheer. Thank you, Eugene, you're the star of the year. From every kind word to the gifts that you share.
Yeah. Thanks, old man Bird. I'm gonna be sleeping here in the background. Yeah, but thank you very much. Thank you.
Yes, we do appreciate that.
So, Gorilla, you're under the weather. What's wrong? Did you get food poisoning? Did you cook something bad? Or?
I can't blame it on the food. She cooked tonight, and if I blame it on the food, she'll kick my ass.
Oh, there you go.
No,
Well,
I just been exhausted the last couple days.
It's
Just like
probably from his sleep talking.
or,
yeah, that's it.
But hey, Kevin. Hey, Jamie there, and hey, Scurvy.
Yeah, hey, Kevin. Hey, Lemon.
Everyone's saying hi to everybody.
Scurvy's here, so
I know. Hold on. I'm making my way down there.
yeah.
I don't ever do that when you're on the chat.
Yes, you do.
Not all the time. Hello. Hi, Scurvy. Hold on.
Bunch of slack-jawed faggots around here.
I know the drill. I know the drill. Hey, Kevin. How are you doing tonight?
Hey, Kevin.
Hey, hey, PvP. So what's up with you guys tonight? What's going on? PvP, Mikey?
Nothing much. As I say, I just finished work a little while ago, and I haven't really thought about what I'm going to do tonight, other than show up on the stream here. So nothing
Well,
planned.
PvP, I'm pretty sure you could go. They're asking for people to come help fight those wildfires.
I think I'm a little too old for that.
Well, desperate times call for desperate measures.
Well, I'm sure there's lots of young, unemployed, fit men that need a job that they should go and do that.
Hey, JPs.
Grill ate too much, or ate Taco Bell. No, but he made what was it yesterday?
Enchiladas.
Enchiladas, and he forgot to take the grease out. So.
Yeah, but the grease don't cause me any problem.
Oh, it does me, and my body hated me last night. Mikey, how are you doing? Can't hear you. You're mute there.
Whoops, I'm sorry. Okay, I forgot. No, doing great. Suzanne got all of her stitches out. Yay! For her knee.
Yeah, awesome.
So she's recovering. So she's doing good. And we decided to go ahead and go see Spider-Man Brand New Day next week. So
Hell
we'll
yeah.
go see Spider-Man.
That's awesome.
That way, because it leads right into Avengers Doomsday, which they now moved up to December 18th. I'm like a week before Christmas. Are you freaking nuts?
Wow.
Well,
How dare they?
that suggests to me that they're having problems producing in the production.
Or something.
Well, they're either doing reshoots or they're having technical issues. Something's going on, right? Because when they start pushing a movie back that far,
Yes.
I always get concerned. Not that I
Me too.
worry too much, though, because I usually don't watch most of these movies. So
Gotta say though, the trailer, if you guys haven't seen it yet, it is available on IMDb, the Marvel trailer for it. And I gotta say, there is a few scenes in there that look really, really good, especially scenes with Sir Patrick Stewart as Professor Xavier going up against Doom.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yes.
That's wow. What can I
Yes.
say at his age, coming back to redo an old character? Wow, that's kind
To
of
play
impressive.
Professor X. Yeah, that's what that's what really got me interested. And I was saying like, wow, you brought back in Sir Patrick Stewart to play Professor X.
Well,
So it's going to be X-Men, Avengers, and Fantastic Four are
Good
all
point.
teaming up together.
It's a good sign
Oh
if
yeah.
the casting is part of it, so that's a step in the right direction for sure.
As long
I
as, yeah,
go
sorry.
ahead.
Go ahead.
No, I was just
No, I
going to
was gonna
say,
say as long as Pedro Pascal doesn't act like a total douchebag.
well, yeah,
Hey, Mr.
yeah,
Fantastic. But
yeah.
other than that, I'm okay with the rest. I'm
Uh,
okay with the cast.
Speaking of bad casting and douchebags,
Yeah.
the Odyssey, painful. I'm hoping Spider-Man comes in the theaters and kicks its butt because it does not deserve the review. And you know what? A lot of the reviews are fake, Mikey. Did you know that?
Yeah, yeah, I know. I know.
Yeah.
Some are. Yes.
Well,
Mhm.
they've somebody's discovered the algorithms on Rotten Tomatoes how to hack into it and get the
Yes.
actual the real level, and
Yeah.
it's not 97%. It's more like 56%
Right.
because a lot of the people who are trying to leave a lower review are getting rejected. The website won't let them post.
Yeah.
And even if they do manage to post, then they could have it removed in a day or two. So there's a lot of
Right.
funny business going on there. And personally, I think it's one of the worst movies I ever saw. I didn't like it at all. I thought it was really just bad on every level I can imagine. So,
Oh, you finally got to see Odyssey?
well, I watched it online. I'm not paying
I
money for
haven't
it.
seen it.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I watched it online.
Spoiler.
Okay, I would put Spider-Man as your priority, Mikey. I really would because it's probably you'll
Well,
probably
and I have seen the trailer. Yeah, I have seen the trailer, and it does look good. And it takes it right where it let off, where it left off. Where Doctor Strange made him forget everybody. So it goes back. It starts right where he left off from that point where he, took Spider-Man, Peter Parker, and basically said, "Nobody's gonna know who you are. Nobody's
uh,
gonna recognize you." And it creates more problems. Again, it'll create more problems than it was supposed to solve because he goes back to being Spider-Man, right? Does his crime fight and everything. This is all in the trailer. And he goes back to that. It brings back Zendaya. Plays Mary Jane or whatever, and then all this stuff, and and then it goes into a different area, which I said I believe does lead right into Doomsday. So we'll see how that is. But I mean,
hmm.
it like I said, Suzanne and I said, "Oh yeah, Spider Man." Well, we love Spider Man. We love Superman. So we'll go see Spider
I
Man.
love both too. I'm
Well,
actually really excited for this new movie to
I
come
grew
out.
up with both Destiny. Spider Man
Oh, I
was my
have
very
too.
first. Yeah, my very first comic was Spider Man. My very first show or TV or movie growing up, watching the old reruns before it was playing playing Superman. So, you know, one of my favorite TV series was Spider Man when Nicholas Hammond played it, The Adventures of Spider Man.
oh, I remember that. That's a long time ago. Wow.
Oh yeah, Nicholas Hammond, but it's good stuff, and that had the beautiful Joanna Cameron on it,
Was
who
that
played
was that what
Icy.
80s or 90s? I forget now. It's been a while.
Mid late 70s to early 80s. So I went
Okay.
from like 79 to about 81. Yeah, it was good though. It was really good.
I
Nicholas
remember. Yeah,
Hammond.
I remember watching it, and I enjoyed it. So yeah, I haven't
Did I
seen
just
it.
hear a burp from Gorilla?
Do you want a couch blanket?
But one thing I'll say about Spider-Man, it seems like there's a real buzz, like word of mouth buzz, not phony,
Yeah.
Hollywood Rotten Tomatoes buzz, like just genuine interest in the Spider-Man movie.
Yes.
Whereas the other movie I mentioned, I think a lot of
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
bringing it back
yeah.
to.
I get it with Odyssey. I do. But like I said, when I mentioned Spider-Man, Suzanne made up her mind. She said, "Oh yeah, Spider-Man. We're gonna go see Spider-Man."
Well, at least Spider-Man, you'll probably
Well,
have a good.
unless it's a horror movie, as she said. So
You'll
yeah.
have a you'll have a good. At least you'll have a good time, probably.
Yeah, we will. Well,
You
plus
know.
in August they have that at the end of Oak Street, which I said we've seen the trailer for it. It looks like a good horror film. It's got Ewan McGregor in it. You see, way in the back, these dinosaurs chasing after Anne Hathaway. I hope she gets eaten, but but the trailer didn't reveal enough, so we'll see. But
Yeah. Well.
yeah, it looks good. It does look good. It's called At the End of Oak Street. It's a good horror
Hmm,
film. It's good.
interesting.
Hey, do you guys mind if we get some of these chats out of the way real quick?
Go
Yeah, sorry,
go for
Destiny.
it.
Go ahead.
Go
Yep.
ahead.
Okay. Grease is good, makes everything slide out. Yeah. No. I hate Grease. Grease is horrible.
Yeah, sliding out can be a turn.
Gorilla was sorry.
It's okay.
Gorilla was poisoned at the Pizza Ranch. Jesus Christ. Oh man.
Maybe it's revenge for leaving fucking what's his face there.
Old Man Bird says, Hail Kevin, PvP, Destiny, Scurvy, JPs.
Hi, Bird.
Um,
Oh yeah, JP saw Oppenheimer. Nice. Yeah, Oppenheimer was decent. Not great, but it was decent.
never seen it, so I gotta watch it. It's the next
Yeah,
thing to watch.
you definitely have to see it, but just be prepared. It's about 3 hours long, so
We
Oh,
got
it's
God.
those,
it's a long freaking
so I get
film.
out of the way first.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Nolan's got this complex now where he thinks everybody wants to sit through 3 hour movies.
Whee! Yeah,
Personally, the only 3 hour movies I want to sit through is if they're really actually good.
yes,
Like
I
Lawrence
agree.
of Arabia, I'll sit through that. You know, Ben Hur, I'll
I'll
sit
sit
through
through.
that.
I'll sit through an Nymphomaniac for 3 hours.
What's that?
I'll introduce it to you later. When,
Oh.
when I'm feeling better.
She played your clip. Yes, I did. Okay, this one is for JP's. Did you close your eyes during Florence Pug's scenes?
Pugh, Florence Pugh.
Oh,
Uh,
Pew's.
no. Unfortunately, JP, Suzanne, and I saw every scene that Florence Pugh did. So, if she didn't do well, now we had to see it. No, we did. So,
Gonna probably watch Evil Dead Burn tonight. I really want to see that movie. I seen Evil Dead Rise, and that's honestly the only one I've seen. I need to catch up on those. Um,
as
You're
far
next.
as I know, Disney, there are four of them. There's Evil Dead,
yeah,
Evil Dead 2, then there's the Army of Darkness, and then you've got
yep.
Evil Dead Rises. Those really are the only four
Evil.
you can watch.
Yeah,
And if you watch TV series, watch Ash. If it's available online, it should be. Watch Ash versus Evil Dead. Watch both seasons
I'm
of
gonna
that.
have to watch that.
yeah.
I really liked Evil Dead Rise, but the ending of that was so twisted. Like, it was so messed up.
Uh huh.
Mm.
Yep.
Well,
Oh, God.
I gotta
Go
tell
ahead.
you, the original three movies are pretty twisted too, especially the first couple.
Oh
Uh,
God. Yeah.
Oh, man.
they're
But
but the
those
thing.
make it good, though.
No, that's what, and they had like the first movie. I think Sam Raimi, who went on to do Spider-Man movies, by the way, I just want to quickly mention that.
Oh,
Yeah.
Uh,
did not know that.
yeah, he did. But that was the Evil Dead. The first one was his first film. He basically, I don't know if he just got out of film school or he was just like just starting out. And I think his total budget was around $500,000 for the entire shoot.
Wow.
So he
Yeah.
was working with nothing. But what really
Yeah.
makes those three movies is Bruce Campbell, the actor. He is amazing. The stuff he does, the physical comedy, or not just even the physical horror when it's really scary stuff. He can just flip himself on the head, and he's one scene he's smashing himself in the head with plates because the demons have taken over his body kind of thing, and yeah, it's really good. They're some of my favorite horror. Well, I'm not really a horror guy. They are some of my favorite horror films. Yeah, hands down. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
And Sam Raimi also had Bruce Campbell appear in all three of the Spider-Man films with Tobey Maguire. So
Huh.
that tells you a lot. He does a lot
I'm
of Sam.
learning a lot. I didn't know any of that. That's
Oh, and I found out
crazy.
something today. I also found out that Weird Al Yankovic and Sam Raimi share the same birthday.
No shit. I didn't
Okay.
know that either. A fun fact is my daughter and Eminem's grandson are same birthday, same day.
Oh no!
Yep.
8 Mile, man. When your grandson, right, or when your daughter is old enough, play her the
Uh-huh.
movie 8 Mile with Eminem.
Oh, I'm gonna have to.
You're gonna have to. It's required.
I have to. Yeah.
They have to. Yes.
It's
Yes.
such a good movie though. Like that movie 8 Mile, it really goes into depth of Eminem and how his life was. I personally really liked it.
I tell you, I loved Brittany Murphy in it, even though she's gone. Rest in peace, because of her
Yeah.
stupid boyfriend. Um, but an underrated performance is definitely Kim Basinger playing his mom. And
Mm.
I was like, that for me was weird because I thought I didn't think that Kim Basinger, who much less can't act like a coat rack, would be in a movie like that. But she did okay. So
Yeah, she did.
I don't hate her when I see that movie she did. But when it comes to anything else, like even when she first premiered herself in Never Say Never Again, it's like,
Yeah.
couldn't work with myself. Oh man, Kim.
All right. We're going to get some of these chats too because they're falling
Yeah,
behind a little bit.
sorry, interesting.
A 3 hour movie is no problem. I agree. I kind of like those movies. Yeah, it's hard to pay attention sometimes, but those are the good movies. So,
Yep.
There's good
um,
3-hour movies and bad 3-hour movies
oh,
though,
definitely.
and
Um,
I generally think a lot of the older 3-hour movies, like from the 60s and even the late 50s, like Ben Hur, Lawrence of Arabia is another one that's great.
Well,
Um,
one of your
and
directors is like Kira Kurosawa's Ran runs for almost 3 hours.
I think it's over three actually, and it's a
It
great
is.
movie.
Ran is great, and that
Oh,
runs
it's
over.
and the thing is, I know Gorilla will never watch it because it's subtitled in it's Japanese, it's subtitled. It's also in black and white, so that's another strike Gorilla
Yeah,
off
but they
Gorilla's
do that.
list.
But they did
hey,
that also for more for like coming down the line. They did that for Hero that Chet Li does, which is a fantastic film too, and that's at least over 3 hours. That one's subtitled, but because it has Jet Li in it, it's so good. So I mean, like, why not?
Oh
Those are
yeah,
great.
Kurosawa, he's my favorite director. Used to be Kubrick, but Kubrick went to second place in this last year. Because Kurosawa made way more movies than Kubrick did. So
True.
PvP.
PvP. That movie, just based on how you described it, gets a fuck you out of 10. It has 3 strikes against it.
well, yeah, if you don't want to see one of the greatest movies ever made, that's not my problem.
It's Japanese, it's subtitled, and black and white. That's a fuck you out of 10.
You
I mean,
know,
I would watch it.
Gorilla, a mind is a terrible thing to waste, and you really should check out some of these great movies. Just
Try
saying.
one.
Yeah, I mean, if you're tempted, we should. What we should do, PvP, is get our brother Curtis to
I
show
don't
these
want
movies, and they
every
get
movie. I
Gorilla to
want
run
to
in
watch
there
it
and
and understand
No,
it,
I don't know if
not
Curtis.
read it.
I don't know if he could do a three plus hour movie though. I don't know if if he could fit that in.
okay.
in.
Well,
If
we'll
I
ask
dub
him.
version,
Well,
I'll be
he did a Marx Brothers movie last night.
I watched the Blackford
That
Jungle.
was
That's
like
pretty
2 hours.
decent movie.
Yeah, was that the night at the opera or some other thing?
I think so.
Yeah.
I didn't watch it though because I had to get something to eat and I had to get to bed early because I had to work early, so I didn't bother.
Go ahead, Destiny. Catch up.
Okay. Destiny, you haven't seen Army of the Darkness? No, I have not.
You must. Army of Darkness, but you got to see the
I
first
agree.
two Evil Dead. You got to see the first two Evil Deads first, then watch Army of Darkness.
Yeah, watch them in order. That's the best way to do it.
Best way to do it. Yep.
Oh man, Bird said, "I'm here to chew bubble gum and what?"
He's
Oh, that comes from they.
comes
John
from
Cook.
well,
Yeah.
He
what was
did
the
Multiverse of Madness, like that. I liked. Huh.
Yeah.
I don't know. Kevin said, "Fill a load up here. I ate Domino's pizza for dinner. It's been a while since I haven't ate Domino's pizza.
Oh, nice.
That's
They get more
awesome. I
expensive.
haven't had
Yeah,
one in a while.
but they're getting more expensive. Up here in Canada, they've changed some of the formula of their pizzas too, and getting a bit more expensive. It costs, I think, about $40 if you want a complete, and that's
Oh,
obviously Canadian dollars. That's if you want to have full pizza, the toppings on it. I think that's the meat lovers version, and then you get like two things of lava cake, and you get drinks and everything else, and that costs us
oh,
about
Yeah, I
what
haven't.
is waffle cake?
yeah.
Lava. Lava
It's a
cake.
lava cake. It's,
Oh,
it's a chocolate lava cake. They call it a lava cake.
that's crazy. That sounds so good.
Yes.
Hey,
But I
Yeah,
Jim.
don't eat them much
Yeah.
anymore. Yeah, they live. Yeah, it's a good one. And cake gas and them all out of bubble gum. Yeah. It's a good one.
Hello.
hi Jim.
Hey,
Hey,
Jim.
Jim. Jim. Jim?
Kevin said it was really good. Everyone's saying hi. Yeah, Kevin, what toppings? Um, let's see.
Jim.
Just pepperoni? What?
Kevin, I knew you were a sick bastard, but I didn't know you were that sick.
You like pepperoni?
Canadian bacon all day long.
Oh
No,
no,
no, no, no.
no.
That's different.
I'm a classic cheese or
Pepperoni's
taco. Love
pepperoni's
And
taco.
pepperoni.
this is the way I would have my pizzas. I would have it with the four different kinds of cheese, the olives, the black olives, the pepperoni, and I would go with either ham or sausage. Both ways.
Now, see, if you go with ham, that's when you're getting the Canadian bacon, right?
That's it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Better for you too. if it's lean ham,
No,
I
I
don't know
don't
if
mind it.
yeah.
It's overpriced though. Pizza's overpriced. You know, I can go to the supermarket when there's a certain brand when it's on sale for like $5,
Well,
and
we
it's just as big, and it's even probably more tasty than stuff I'll pay 20 something dollars for.
yeah. Well, what we do here now is there is a place here called Metro. Metro is a grocery store which features homemade pizza made fresh on site, and they can
Oh,
provide you for my heart. They could provide me with the gluten free, which I had recently with Suzanne, and it was just as good. And I mean, from now on, that's the only place we're going to get our pizza is Metro. That's it.
that's
Freshly
awesome.
made, right on site, right there. So,
Well, yeah, I mean, a lot of the chains like Pizza Hut, they probably put a lot of salt and stuff in those pizzas too, I'm guessing.
oh yeah,
Oh
and
yeah, they
sugary
do.
too.
I used to work at Domino's, so I have insight on that, and
Mm.
I liked working there, but the way they did things was so precise, and it's like, why do I need to count how many pepperonis need to go on there? Why can't I just put the pepperoni on there? Like, how many pepper, like, the bell peppers and stuff when you did like supreme or whatever, you had to count how many peppers you're gonna put on there and stuff like that. I'm like, this is ridiculous. You could only do one handful of like meat or something like that, and it's like, I just want to decorate the pizza. I don't want to count how much I'm putting on or whatever. I just want to decorate it.
Yeah, I used to work for.
It's crazy.
I mentioned this before. I used to work back when I was in Arizona. I used to work for Pizza, for Little Caesars, and they didn't
Yeah.
care. You, all they wanted you to do was make sure that the pizza. They didn't count it or anything. They said as long as if somebody wants pepperoni on it, put lots of pepperoni on it. If they wanted the black olives, put the black olives on it. Same thing with sausage. It didn't matter. It didn't matter what kind of topping you had on the pizza. The manager, each is his own franchise, and the manager
Uh-huh.
I had, great guy, because he says, "Hey, put everything you can on the pizza. Okay, just cover it. That's the way people want it. They figure for the price they're
Yeah.
paying, you might as well spoil them and put extra.
Why not? You know.
cheese or whatever on it. So
Well,
Yeah.
you think you'd get more return business that way, right?
oh, we did all the
I mean,
time.
it
Yeah.
makes sense. Like, like when Destiny's talking about counting the pepperoni pieces, it's like, sometimes I bought pizzas at some of the regular chains, and you open the box and it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. It's
you know,
so stupid.
there's like
I
nothing on it.
No.
It doesn't look like anything. And you ask, like I said, if you ask for the meat lovers, it doesn't look like meat lovers. I mean, the last time I looked at a pizza, it
No.
doesn't look like meat lovers.
It
Yeah.
You
looks,
question if it's
yeah.
cheese or not.
Oh yeah, they don't put a lot on. Like that's why I prefer, the supermarket pizza because it's actually
Oh
got
yeah.
more. It's got more stuff on it. Because I'll get the deluxe one, right? That's got everything on it. And if when it's on for $4.99, I'll definitely buy one of those. Because I mean, I get two meals out of it. It's large enough. I can cut it in half and get two meals out of it.
Oh
So
yeah. That's how that's how the Metro pizzas are. They're so large that Suzanne and we easily 3, 4 meals
yeah,
because we only can eat like 1 or 2 slices. They're so thick because they got so much stuff on them. Great price, and I mean, less than $25. I think for like we could get 2 pizzas without any drinks or anything for less than $25, and they're so full of toppings and everything we want on them. Like I said, we can make it last for at least 4 days, and it's
Yeah.
8,
yeah,
so like 2 pieces per day
It
at least.
it's
yeah.
awesome. I loved how they did that. Like here at I think it's Sam's Club, is it, or I can't I or is it Costco? I think it's Costco that does the pizza and stuff.
Yeah, Price Costco. You know
Yeah.
what? Kevin asked me. It's really funny. I did a stream, and Kevin asked me what he thought for me, what I thought was like the best pizza. I said, from either Sam's Club or from Costco. I said, well, I've had pizza from both. And I said, there's really no difference. I think they're both
No.
decent pizzas. And they
Yeah, they
make them
are.
well, and they're fresh. I mean, you go there and you're gonna buy a pizza, and it's being made right in front of you. It's being made fresh daily. They don't pre-make these things anymore. This is what the
No.
stores do. They make them for you right there, right in the spot, fresh and everything, and you take it right home. I mean,
That's
that's it.
because
I mean,
everyone wanted it that way.
exactly. That's
Everybody wanted it that way. So
Yep.
I appreciate that they do that.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, for sure. Oh,
Um,
chat if you want their.
yeah, I'm kind of going through here. Um, Old man Bird, he's like, I'm here to chew bubble gum and kick ass, and I'm all out of bubble gum. Damn it.
Yeah, yeah. It's a great scene from They Live. It's he walks in there, Rowdy Piper, and he walks in there and he's got his shotgun and he's in the bank and he says that line. It's one of the best lines in Hollywood. It really is.
It's just,
You know,
Two
it's,
XL pizzas is with 5 toppings on each delivered and is $39. Damn,
damn. Yeah.
that's a steal. And an old man Burns going cha-ching. I'm like 7 minutes behind here, so trying to.
Hey, women, I don't have an issue with mushrooms. I like mushrooms too.
I love mushrooms, but I did learn that Gorilla does not like mushrooms.
Why not?
So he all I know is that he just doesn't like them. And I'm like, okay, well, I mean, I guess all the mushrooms are for me. I can get a large for $10 when they run specials. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah.
Um,
Good piece.
Pepperoni, bacon, ham, pineapple, extra cheese. Fuck pineapple. Mm-mm.
I'm allergic. Otherwise, I'd say yes to that, JP's. But no, yeah,
Uh,
I'm allergic. I can't eat it anymore. So
I
I can't. And the
I like
Hawaiian pizza Was
I like pizza. I like feta cheese on my pizza sometimes.
oh,
You
that
get
is
the
good.
Ooh,
you get the
Italian feta.
you,
Oh,
yeah, you get the olives and you get the feta, and it's like
oh yeah,
yum.
yeah, yeah.
It's like a Greek pizza, I guess, kind of, right? So
Oh, for sure, for sure. Yeah.
yeah.
Love it.
So Destiny is why you might get pizza with tons of green peppers and one mushroom on it.
You know,
Yeah.
um,
I'm coming up with my strategy to get Gorilla to watch movies he doesn't want to watch. Once
yeah.
once we tie him down, we force feed him mushrooms till he can't think straight, and then we
No,
put the film on.
no. We're not gonna do that to him. I care about him too much. I won't do that to him.
Well, I was
He
just trying
wouldn't
to.
do it to me. I won't do it to him.
I was just hoping he'd get a rise, but I guess Gorilla's probably
Oh,
passed out.
he's not here. He went to bed.
Makes sense.
Bacon jalapeno is a nice combo. Bacon is, but jalapeno no.
Not so much jalapeno, even though I have had that before. It reminds me too much of taco, like a taco pizza. I'd rather it be mild peppers. What do you think, PvP?
Well, I can't do jalapeno. I can't do hot food anyway. I just can't
What
do
if
it.
it was mild green or mild red pepper on it?
Well,
I would.
I can do regular peppers. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, like a vegetarian pizza.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
I can,
regular peppers I can handle, but the hot
yeah,
ones, like no thanks.
no, no, no. Go ahead, Destiny.
I'm trying to understand what Scurvy's saying here. I did learn that the trucker is bullshit. Is that supposed to be to or out just runs an estimated time?
I think what Sir
Wait, is
Lemon is
that tracker? That's
track.
tracker. I got that wrong.
What Lemon is talking about is they put a tracker on your delivery. You
Yeah.
see that the tracker is bullshit and it
Oh
just
yeah.
runs on an estimated time.
You
Yeah, we
know, I
have.
kept getting calls. Oh man. I gotta tell you a story. So, I was hired on as a manager, no training, and I want to say 3 months into working, everybody left me at that store. Someone was supposed to come in to do a delivery. So my original scheduled delivery person called out because I already had one. It's nighttime. I don't need two deliveries. So I said, yeah, go ahead. You can have the night off. Well, this delivery person didn't even show up. So I had no delivery person. And I was the only person in the store making pizzas. And I had 12 deliveries. At the time, I didn't have my license. So I couldn't go do these deliveries. And then I only had 3 walk-ins. So I had to call the DM. DM came in, unplugged all of the phones and turned off the store and refunded everybody's thing. And I went home.
That doesn't sound too good.
I hated it. That's the day I quit.
Yeah, well, that makes you look bad too, right? Like,
Yeah, it does.
because those other jokers didn't show up to work. So,
No. Yeah.
yeah, yikes.
I kept getting yelled at, like, where's my order? Where's my order? And I was like, I can't do anything, you know? And, like, when I did have a delivery person, she was always slow. Like, everybody that had a delivery came complaining about it because she went, I swear, like 20 miles per hour. And mind you, I was working in the Missouri, Kansas City side.
Oh no.
So you could understand that I got slammed and it was not fun. It was
Yeah,
horrible.
that's the that's like a prime area, right, for your
Oh yeah.
Kansas City
Uh-huh.
Chiefs teams, your
Yep.
Kansas City Royals baseball team. Oh
Yep.
my
And
lord.
I got hit.
Seasons, yeah. I could see that. I
Oh,
could definitely.
I will never work at that Domino's ever again.
Ah, yeah, tell it to burn down.
If the delivery people don't show up, they should be automatically fired.
I would say.
Oh, this
You
girl
know,
had like I think 5 write-ups and she was about to get fired. We were actually talking about it.
Wow.
Because she was that slow.
yeah, that's bad. I mean, there's lots of young people that need a job too. I'm sure you could
Yeah.
easily get a replacement. I don't think it'd be a problem.
Oh
So,
yeah, especially being in Kansas City, it should be not that hard, you know.
yeah.
Yeah. Now this is
Uh,
cool. Evan is saying my grandma's coming next month in August, and it's going to be her very first time coming here to California. That's
that's
great.
awesome,
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Take her to Disneyland.
right?
Why not? The man
I've
does
never been there.
man does theme parks. I mean, come on, take her to Disneyland first. Yeah.
Oh my God. Remember when Papa John's CEO said the N word and got fired? I didn't even know that.
Oh yeah, he said the N that's followed by the IGGA, and he got
Yep.
fired. Yeah,
Wow.
remember that? Yes.
Old Man Bird says, I usually get Papa John's smart people talk their friends into buying it. Then you show up. Are you guys okay with cold pizza? Oh my God.
It's nice when it's hot and fresh when you first get it, Bird. But after a while, I don't mind eating cold pizza if I put it in the fridge and just leave it there overnight.
Leftover cold pizza. Oh,
Yeah, I love it.
fantastic.
I know. It's a golden thing.
It is. And on top of that, when you have a hangover and cold pizza, that's like the best mix in the whole world.
Yeah, that was
Greasy food.
that cured some hangovers for you, PvP.
Uh,
Cold.
nope. I can't say it. I don't really get hangovers anymore, though. I guess
I'm a
I'm too
lightweight.
old to get them I don't get them anymore, really.
No, but I mean, does cold pizza help you when you had a hangover?
I never tried that. I never tried that.
All
Uh,
right.
Usually,
it's
when
magic.
if I'm really bad, I just want to lie in bed and go to sleep. So,
I guess that works
Old
too.
Man Bird saying mushrooms are fungus. Yes, but they're good fungus.
but technically yes, but they're still good.
Yes.
Gorilla doesn't like mushrooms, but he is a fun guy.
Oh, I don't blame him for not. I don't blame him for not liking mushrooms. It's an acquired, right, Gorilla? It's an acquired taste,
Yeah, it depends on the shroom. If I'm
right?
eating them as a topping, they fucking suck. If I'm eating them to go to another fucking dimension, they're awesome.
And get high, yeah, to smoke them.
I've never done it.
Want microdose?
No, I don't feel like
Really?
starting.
They're legal in Iowa for another 2 days.
Wow.
Hey,
That is so
Gorilla's got
fucking
the
beautiful.
countdown clock
Oh,
running.
seriously, I had a notice on my smoke shop.
Yeah, exactly. Gorilla is a fun guy. He is.
Yes.
I love him. The pizza progress tracker Domino's.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
Yeah.
We found it. Yeah. Yeah, even when you pick it up. True. Yes.
Yep. I hate cold pizza. What? No. Cold pizza's awesome.
Yeah, you can always reheat it, Lemon. You don't have to worry about it being cold.
Fun guy, whoosh, mushrooms.
Mushroom.
Okay, so we're all caught up on the chats for now.
Now make sure you mark
For
that
now.
with a star. Mark that with a star. That last comment there.
Okay,
Gorilla does that. He marks it with a yellow star. Yeah, there you go.
there we go.
Yeah, that
Mark
way
it.
you know where you left off. Yep.
Ooh, oh
All
my
right. Oh man, so I got a busy day tomorrow. Well, if I get up in time, we'll see. I'm gonna try to get up this living or dining room area, clean that up, and take care of my daughter, and pack 2 bags of clothes.
It's
His
going,
and mine. Huh?
did you say that Gorilla's parents are coming to his place, or are you
No.
going to his place?
We're going to his parents' place,
Parents.
so gotta
wouldn't-
pack up a little bit.
Yeah.
Gorilla's falling asleep next to me, so fair warning, you might hear some snoring.
Uh-oh.
I already
It's
told
all
you,
for
I do not snore. I dream I'm a motorcycle.
No.
There's a difference.
Oh, last night he had a full conversation in his sleep with me about an AC unit.
Gorilla, you're not supposed to do the same thing I do with Suzanne. I talk in my sleep, okay, and I talk gibberish, and I can't believe you're starting to do that already. Something
Oh
wrong with
no, he full on conversation. He's like,
Oh,
get the AC unit, get the AC unit. I was like, what are you talking about? We need to get the AC unit. We need to put it in. I was like, we don't even have an AC unit. What are you talking about? And then he's like, turn it on again or something like that. And I was like, what? And he's telling me to record this stuff, but I can't even get my phone out fast enough to do it. So
uh,
I don't know.
that's funny.
I'm not talking craziness though. Like I swear he does this. I'm not. I promise you, he is doing this. He doesn't believe me, but I'm like, I promise.
There's no evidence.
I'm trying to get the evidence, but you're not making it easy on me.
What you do is two things, Destiny. This is
Mhm.
just two suggestions. One is to when you start hearing him talk, have your phone close by and put the audio on the phone. Because if you have do you have video on your phone?
I do.
Oh, awesome. Okay,
What, you
so
think hey,
shoot
like,
shooting them in video and audio, and you'll be able to hear it, and then you can play that back. So,
you think she's living in the 70s there?
well, you make it sound like she'll have no proof, and she can find a way to find proof. So I'm
Well,
just
you
trying to.
asked if she had video or camera on her phone. You think she's living in the 70s?
Oh yeah.
Oh, she has video and audio. I was just confirming that, so she could have it close by, and then as you start to talk to yourself out loud, she can hear you, and then go over and start recording. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if I reheat it, wouldn't be cold pizza.
Well, since you don't like cold pizza, Sir Lemon, there you go. Just reheat it. Doesn't take much. Throw it
There
in
you
a
go.
microwave for 30
That's
seconds.
the breakfast of champions. Cold pizza and beer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they.
My parents like mushrooms, Kevin said. Ooh.
Nice.
And then Old Man Bird said, sometimes in a dream I'll need to pee and can't find a toilet and I wake up and have to pee. Part was reality sneaking into the dream. I have that all the time. I hate that. Because then I'm scared I'm going to end up pissing myself in my dream. What if I start peeing?
Just remember, if you piss the bed, you're the one washing the bedding.
If you're really worried about that, Destiny, maybe start wearing diapers to bed.
Oh, no. No, I don't have to, because that dream never really happens. The trick is don't drink
Okay,
anything
so
before
I'm
bed.
just saying, some women, when they drink a lot, they end up forgetting that when they go to the bathroom, and if
Oh,
they
yeah.
can't drink it hits the bed first. So if you want to
Well,
protect yourself from that, wear a diaper. It's not wrong. I mean, it's just
no,
something.
no, definitely. Definitely not. But I see where you're coming from, and that's an idea. But, I mean, I could be like Gorilla, too, and just sleepwalk to the bathroom for a minute and then come back. So...
And before you go to the bathroom, just smack him upside the head if you start to talk to him. So maybe he'll
No,
stop
no, no, no.
to the
You
bathroom.
never wake up a sleepwalker. That is the worst thing you could ever do. My
I,
dad
I,
is a sleepwalker, and I swear he almost set me on fire. Because
oh, oh,
I gotta tell you this, okay? The reason why I say that is because my dad came into my room, and he's a severe sleepwalker. We even had to warn the doctors when he was in a coma. But the thing is he came into my room with a wind resistant lighter and a candle and went to the edge of my bed and was trying to light it. But my ass couldn't wake him up because he was sleepwalking, and it is a very dangerous thing to wake up a sleepwalker. And with him with a lighter in his hand, I was not about to do that. I was just praying to God he wouldn't set me on fire.
Oh, that's dangerous. Oh man.
Yeah, it is. We have to lock the doors at night. When I was living at my parents', we would have to lock the doors at night so he wouldn't walk outside.
Yeah. Thank goodness he didn't have a knife in his hand. Can you imagine what a
Oh,
bull?
he's
Jason.
broken a full window.
Oh man.
He broke a full window thinking that there was a burglar when I was younger.
Oh, wow.
And then also when I was younger, he thought the big, I think it was a 7-foot snake that he had. I think it was a python. He used to
Yes.
have a snake, and he thought it got out of his cage, and he ran outside with only his chonies on and fucking started shaking his blanket going, oh my God, the snake's in my blanket. And then after like a minute, he walked back to his room and started snoring again.
Your poor dad.
Severe sleepwalker.
Ugly.
It's horrible. It's scary though, because you never know what they're gonna do.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm a sleep talker. I am also a sleep thrower. So if anything's near me while I'm sleeping, I could potentially throw it. I could potentially punch. When I was younger, I woke up with bruises all over myself,
Oh my
catching
God.
myself
Oh,
actually punching.
So if your gorilla boyfriend decides to drape over you and you're sleeping and you don't know it yet, and then you get upset, you can push him off the bed, throw him
No,
across.
it's more like he's gonna push me off the bed. He almost did that last night. I just didn't wake him up.
What? Gorilla, you don't push your girl out of the bed.
It's not his fault. He's sleeping.
There's no excuse. What do you think, BBB? Back me up on this thing.
Well, I'd say maybe you need to get some restraints. Just tie him down.
Just tie him down.
Yeah,
Yeah, tie him down.
I already got those, so I mean, I just gotta set him up.
I mean, you maybe get some handcuffs. You can handcuff him to the bed.
Oh, he's got those too.
Oh, there you go.
You guys share a queen size bed?
Yeah.
Yeah. Same as Suzanne and I, we share a queen, so yeah. Okay.
Kevin said, "Oh yeah, exactly. Just reheated."
Oh man.
Because he's like, me too. I hate cold pizza. I don't know if I read that. For women, it's tougher. There's only 1 inch between their bladder and the outside. Yeah, it is.
Hey, I'm gonna lay down on that. I'm exhausted.
Get some sleep, man.
Have fun talking.
Gorilla.
Have fun talking to the boys.
I will.
Now
you
remember,
all-
boys. Now remember, best behavior, boys. Don't get my channel yanked down. And women.
There's no
Why
promises,
would I
Gorilla.
do such a thing?
Of course, you probably haven't said anything. You haven't said anything on the channel that's nearly as outrageous as some of the stuff we've said.
Some of the shit we say is like, he said, Gorilla said one time that we did a Waltons, and it was something that one of us said or any of us said, and it got him knocked. Like it was, it was severe enough that they knocked him for a strike. And I was like, well, what did one of us say? We don't even comprehend most of the shit we say anyway.
I don't know. I've called Aaron the dominatrix there. PvP talks about a special stock Olivia has. Well, you have the whole Red Oak story.
Oh, wait a second. That was
we're talking about John making, or Grandma and Grandpa making either John or Ben down by the Rockfish River there. Honey, take your fucking pick.
Red Oak.
Yeah. Have a good night, guys. Thank you for being here. And thank you, Old Man Bird, for that $9.99. Sorry I couldn't be entertained tonight. I'm just exhausted.
Yeah, get some sleep, Gorilla.
Yeah, get sleep, Gorilla. Is he
I'll
off from work tomorrow when you guys get ready for your trip?
I got work.
Yeah, he's got to work. That's why I'm going to do all the preparation.
Okay.
Doesn't take me that long to pack it.
And I got to drive an hour and a half away to go drop my daughter off and then drive an hour and a half back.
Yeah, I'll drive. I'll drive to the cities. We're gonna swing through. We're gonna stop at Mankato though.
Okay. Good night.
Cause your this fat ass here wants some fucking Mongolian.
Yeah. Yeah, you
I'm getting Mongolian.
Okay.
If you don't want any, you can sit in the
No,
car.
I want some. I want some.
Yeah, don't eat it all, Gorilla. You're sharing for two of you now.
We'll get like,
Kevin said get some sleep, Gorilla.
I was thinking of getting like 2 medium bowls.
Okay.
Probably enough. Then we'll still have leftovers.
Yep. All right, go to bed. I swear, if you come back out here, I'm gonna get your ass in bed.
All right.
Get.
Yeah,
I love you. Get to bed. Good night. Not me being mom.
I know. But if he does come back, just knock him out with a punch or something. And
Oh no, I have my ways.
oh, you have your ways. Oh, good.
Oh, I have my ways.
All right. Well, let's keep that mysterious. We don't need.
Yep. Yep, we're not gonna disclose any of my secrets.
To. Yeah, because he'll do this on rewind. So that's what she does. Mm-hmm. Okay.
I can't disclose. Anyways,
It's fine. We're not gonna ask.
it's been a great week. I finally found a job. I'm gonna be working at DAC is called, and I'm gonna be helping young adults and kids with disabilities and stuff like that. So I'm
good.
really excited. I'm gonna be starting next week.
Oh, wow.
Wow, that's
Yep.
great. So, are you gonna be doing some teaching, or will you be doing some
Support. It's
Support.
kind of like support, and in my vision of saying it is like letting people know who have disabilities know that they're not alone, and they can go out into the community and be just the same and do just as much, maybe even more. You know, just because you have something that you feel like is stopping you doesn't mean you can stop. You just push yourself harder and you can go out there and do more. So
Yeah, that really, that really does help all disabilities the kids have, including, especially the kids with autism. That helps them a lot.
oh yeah.
You're-
I gotta get my daughter tested at 18 months because I have a feeling that she's on the spectrum of autism because her father also had autism. So I'm pretty sure she's got it. So
Oh, yeah.
she shows signs and I know the signs. I call them the what are they called? Like sensors, like a sensory thing. So like she'll go back and forth, rocking back and forth, or she'll play with her hair when she gets overstimulated. It's like a stimming is what I was trying to say. It's a stim. And it's their way of trying to calm down when they're overstimulated.
Yeah.
I
Isn't
know
there,
the signs.
yeah, I don't know too much about it, Destiny, but is there like around, I think, um, one of my nieces is a nurse, and I think she said this. I think it's around the 18 to 24 month range.
Yep.
The kids are supposed to. They give them, if you're in doubt, you can give them sensory tests, and these sensory
Yep.
tests are the kids at the age they're supposed to be at are supposed to know the sound of your voice. They're supposed to know snapping, clapping, anything like that. They should be able to pick up on all of that. So if they're not responding to immediate stimuli like that, yeah, that would be considering something more serious. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I would
Oh
definitely
yeah.
get this done. I would. Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's a wide range because I remember when I was at college years ago, one of my friends, his summer job was looking after an autistic guy, and this guy was really bad. Like he was, I met him only once when my friend was taking him out, to walk around, and he wasn't there. Like, he didn't know we were there, and I have a feeling he didn't know he was there. And my friend told me that this fellow, when he had a violent spell, he'd have to sit on him to hold him down.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he'd start punching holes in the wall and, you know, try and smash out a window or something. So, but that's the
It's
extreme.
sad, but yeah.
That's the extreme. I don't think because there's a woman I found the other week. She's got a channel now on YouTube, and she talks about being autistic, but you'd never know it from the way she talks. Like you'd never guess that she has autism because it must be a milder version. Because she's big into collecting stuff, right? She collects like Lego and you know, she collects all kinds of stuff. I guess that keeps her mind active to do stuff like that.
Mhm.
So yeah, so you would never be able to tell she has any autistic, tendencies at all. So it is a wide
Um,
range.
yeah, there's a spectrum on it, and you can either have like a very mild or severe of the autism, and it just depends on where it is. And like Old Man Bird was saying, like he's seen some kids that don't talk until they're 3 or 4, but then go completely normal. There are times like that, but um, it all depends on their development and where they are on the spectrum.
Well, I know for myself and my wife without saying too much, but I know when my mom said when I started talking was right as I reached literally 2 or 3 years old. So I had
Mm-hmm.
already started talking in full sentences by the time I was 3. Suzanne started talking full sentences even earlier than that. So
Mm-hmm.
she already knew what was going on, and they misdiagnosed her in school. They thought she was having issues. No, my wife was smart as a whip, even smarter than more than her entire class when she was
Oh
5.
yeah.
I mean, it's just yeah, and they also said that my next door neighbor, Kathy Flesner, who was also a teacher at the time and a counselor, had said to my father that I had Asperger's, and he didn't even know what that was at the time. And she said, "Well, you should get him checked for that for me." And he was worried and said, "No, I think Mike's just going through a phase." Well, I've always had this phase throughout my life. I think I've turned out pretty well. And I know my
Mm-hmm.
wife's not autistic or anything at all. That she's smart as a whip, even smarter than me. So, and she was misdiagnosed a lot of things. So, I mean, it was just, you just don't know. But I mean, nowadays, I guess you have to be a bit more careful. That's all I can say.
Yeah, which is crazy how that all like changes throughout the years and stuff. Like how my mom, when I was pregnant at the time, when I went to pregnancy classes because I wanted to be like all informed on everything, and half the stuff they were teaching, like on the umbilical cords, they have to um they have to go and just leave it alone. You don't touch it, nothing like that. You just put a like when you put a diaper on, you just don't touch it. When you put clothes on, just make sure it's not tugging on it, and you just let it fall off. Apparently, back then you used like hydrogen peroxide to dry it out and stuff like that, but now you just don't touch it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's just weird. That's just an example of like how things change in different ways, and it's kind of cool to see, but it's also like I like the older ways better than the newer ways. So,
Well, they have a lot more medical advances of how to be able to determine, the understanding of a child now, because they can understand
mhm,
the stimulus they use for that. Back then, you were very limited in what you were exposed to, and uh, you know. But I mean, the great thing about it is that I knew, the first thing you should, as a child, the first thing you should be able to recognize is your mother's voice first and foremost, and
Oh
then
yeah.
if there's a dad in the picture or whatever, then you should know him immediately right after you know mom, and tone of the voice that a mother gives is very important. I found that out early on. If my mother was upset with me, I knew the tone of her voice immediately that it would change. Like it was just, it was like night and day. It's like she could be
Mm-hmm.
very happy, and then there were moments where I pissed the out of her, and she was like, "Oh," and you know
It's
that,
crazy.
that as a kid. So,
Yeah.
right.
P said, while mom was pushing me out mid smoke. God dang it. That's horrible.
There's this rumor.
Oh.
I was just talking about, Al Weird Al Yankovic earlier. There's this
Mm.
rumor. He keeps perpetuating that he was born in the elevator on the way to the operating room to be born. That he was
Huh.
actually born in the operator first through his mom. I was like, no, 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 no. That there's no way that there's no way. No, no, no. I mean, no, I'm not saying you couldn't be born in an elevator, but I'm just saying no. It just yeah, no. And there's Ancient One. Hey, good to see you, Ancient One. He says, "Welcome to Gorilla's Random Thoughts," and
Yep.
saying thank you for being here and our
Yes,
awesome
thank
gorilla.
you.
Yeah, thank you, Ancient One.
Do appreciate that.
We love it
Thank
when
you for.
we love it when Ancient One starts talking about feral situations. Hilarious. He really is. You get him into a
um,
story about involving feral people and oh, he gets all crazy. Oh, hey, Lindy. Guess who's touching me right now? My beautiful cat, Deja Vu. You don't get on TV very much, I know that. You don't like.
Ancient One said, hello, Gorillas Random Thoughts, Tiny's Reviews, PvP, Mikey, Suzanne, and everyone in live chat. Hello.
Hello to you, Ancient One. It's always good to see you, brother.
I don't think I've met him yet. Him or
Oh, he's
her.
a great man. PvP and I really appreciate Ancient One when he comes in every once in a while. And I said, he likes to talk about feral stuff. oh,
Well, nice
oh,
to meet you.
yeah, he goes, LOL. Yes, Mikey. What would happen if people from your favorite movies and whatnot in crazed, altered timelines were to go complete feral in the midst of production? Amen, brother. What if they did? What a madhouse that would be. Oh, wait, they did that in Blazing Saddles. They had 3 sets at once, and all the people went feral and went nuts. There you go.
Wow. And then Kevin said, hey, Ancient Ones. And then Ancient Ones went, good to see you, Mikey. Hello to you, too. And then
Yep.
said hi to Kevin.
Kevin's cool.
So, yeah.
So, I guess we should ask you, Destiny, what's the next movie that Gorilla's got planned for you guys to see, to do a review of?
Oh. Well, he wrote down, if I can read his handwriting. Hold on, we're going to figure this out.
Oh, you know that Gorilla could write in Sanskrit? Just
Oh,
kidding.
that's not the. Where is it?
I don't
He's
think
got
he
some-
writes shorthand. I don't think he's ever
Oh,
told
here we
me.
go. Oh, he actually wrote it where I could read it.
Woo! Wow.
Few Good Men, The Rock, 2. I can't read that one. Dirty. What
Handsome?
is that? Dirty Guy? Gur. That. And then something Captain America. Oh, 1990 Captain America.
Ah, okay.
I think that's Captain America. Capula? I don't know. Oh wait, is that maybe that's Caparo? Okay, Caparo America.
Caparo America?
I don't know. But probably gonna watch like The Rock or something. So
The
we'll
Rock.
we'll figure that out. That's the only one I can read on his page. So
Yeah. Well, The Rock is a good one that has Nicolas Cage and Sir Sean Connery in it, and the late Tony Todd. Yeah, it's good.
oh, okay.
It's a good film. Good action film. I liked it. They filmed a lot of the
Um,
scenes in Alcatraz, which was cool.
I did see that they put out that new Moana movie. It's the live action one. I'm kind of interested in that. I want to do a review on that to see like if it's different from the animation one or if it's going to be the same. And I know that The Rock is actually in it as Maui. So that one I'm kind of excited to see how that all goes too. I mean, there's a scene in there, like I seen the review and everything on that, but um the scene I want to see the most is when he's in the background with all that stuff singing You're Welcome. I don't know how they're going to pull that off. Like that was so touchy in the animation, and I don't know how he's going to do that, you know? That's the part that's like I really want to see how they pull that off.
Yeah, I'm speaking of movies. I'm curious to see how Denis Villeneuve is going to pull off the third Dune. He's doing Dune 3,
Hmm.
part 3. And I'm trying to figure out, is it going to be the novel that Herbert wrote, Children of Dune, or is it going to be uh, one of the other Dune novels that follows the original Dune? Uh, I'm kind of worried about that. And then he's also going to, of course, he's doing the next James Bond film, but yeah, I don't know. Some people are upset about Denis being the next Bond director, but I don't know. They said that about Sam Mendes, and they said it about uh, Martin Campbell, and they turned out okay. So you
Yeah,
know, well, and Lee Tamahori, they even made fun of him, but his was okay. So yeah, it just depends on the director. I want him to do. My personal take on it is I'd like him to do a retro of Bond. I would like him to go back some, not too far, but sometime literally like after. If it's going to be a young star, I want it to be somebody that could play him after he lost his folks in that climbing accident, and he then got recruited, and that's where I want to see, like, have an adventure where he has like a few films uh, between the time he gets recruited by MI6 and then before he reaches that point, uh, where he goes back into field work for with Doctor No. And if there's those moments that if there's a gap that needs to be filled, that's what I would like to see. Would be a retro
right.
app like that. I think that would be very cool. Now, if he's going to do it fast forward, like after when Daniel Craig's dead, and so what are you going to do? If you do something fast forward and you bring him back to life, that's going to, in some other way, it's going to be really crazy. I mean, I don't know, man. I'm
Right.
sorry about that. It even, I know they're never going to come up with a female Bond, because they tried that with Lashana Lynch, and that didn't do it well. So if they try some other kind of thing like that, I'm like, no, that's not going to work. You just they've already said, and I don't know if you should trust Amazon, because they bought the franchise and the property. I don't know if I trust them when they say, well, yeah, he's got to stay British or Scottish. You got to stick with his line with his parents dead and all this. You got to stick with that, and he's got to be male. He can't be female. So I'm like, okay, well, yeah, but I don't trust a lot of things you do, and I forever when you say you're going to deliver shit. So yeah,
Hey, Mikey, do you want to read this one?
yeah. Uh, a female bond just won't work for obvious reasons. Amen, ancient one. Amen to that. Love
Trouble
for
is, though, I've
I mean,
heard rumors that they might do a female blonde. I mean, I don't know if Amazon's gone crazy or if that's just a
Huh.
rumor, but
oh no, it's a rumor.
well,
Help it.
I don't have any faith in Amazon though, because I don't think
Uh,
they've done a whole lot of they haven't done a whole lot of quality, have they,
I,
on their streaming?
PvP, I have the same fear. I don't have any faith in Amazon, but I do trust like people like Calvin Dyson and Dutch Bond Fan '07. These guys have sources they can tap into. Even the guy that does everything James Bond, they have sources they can tap into and let us know for sure if that's the direction they're going. Because if they do, they know they're going to lose the franchise completely.
Well,
There'll be no fans, nobody left if
well,
they go feet.
since it's not going to be in theaters anymore, I kind of think it is past it's past its due date anyway. The way I
Yeah,
see it. I
yeah.
mean, there's not a franchise I can think of that's in good shape these days. They're all
hmm
on the ropes, basically.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
You know.
Well, we know Star Wars and Star Trek are dead.
Well, I'd say so. I mean, I don't. I wish they would just stop making them for at
I wish
least
too.
give it at least 5 years and don't make any more of this stuff. Let it
Yeah,
just rest. Like
right.
Scurvy goes, I was gone a bit, not sleepwalking though. And then Ancient Ones has a long one in here.
Hey, it says
Next
next.
thing you
Yeah.
know, oh, do you want to read it? I'll let you read
Oh,
it.
sure. Next thing you know, they do attempt a female Bond film. Expect the whole cast and crew for said movie goes feral in the midst of the film. Right, the star of the film goes missing as people cheer.
Yeah,
That's what I meant when he throws in his feral tendencies as situations. Oh my god, that's great, Ancient One. That's a good one. I love
oh
him.
yeah.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know how I feel about that Stitch live action one because when they did the live action on that, I was not impressed at the ending because they did not add what the animation did. And where's the big what was his name? He looked like a shark. Where was that guy? Because they
Uh,
switched roles on some of the characters and I was not okay with that. I wanted it to be almost identical to the animation and I was kind of disappointed in that one. So that's why I'm also like I don't know how I'm going to feel about the Moana one because they didn't do too well on the Stitch.
yeah. Oh, you mean the live action Lilo and Stitch? Well, you saw the
Yeah.
disaster when they tried the Little Mermaid with the black chick. That was a
Yeah,
big.
that was
That was really bad live action. Uh,
yeah. That,
I I have my doubts. I have my doubts. There was one now a few years ago when they did the sequel. This is what Suzanne and I saw when we saw the sequel to Mary Poppins, and it was Mary Poppins Returns, and it had Emily Blunt in it. It was decent, but the reason it succeeded was because you had almost 100-year-old Dick Van Dyke doing tap dancing as as the old man in the movie. I mean, and I mean, it was great to see him come back, and it kind of continued the story from where the Banks, children all grew up, they got married, and then they have their own kids, and yeah, and that was the whole
yeah.
thing. So I thought that actually worked, but there aren't that many success. Uh, like I know they've said live action Milan isn't going to work; it's not going to do well,
I
and
don't know.
And Stitch did terrible. And
Yeah.
the last decent thing I think I saw was not the third one, but the second Tron, and which came back, Tron Legacy, and it was okay. But I mean, it was, it took right, almost right where the first Tron left off, so it was okay. It was like a sequel, but that it worked that way. But then when you did Tron Ares, I heard that bombed. I mean, it was just
Right.
absolutely terrible, and I was like, and that was another live action thing. So I was like, yeah, okay. So
I gotta read this one real quick because I have a rant on this as well. Whenever I think of Walt Disney Company in doing these live action remakes, they lost the magic when it came to animation. And I do agree with that because, in my opinion, you can do a lot more with the animation than you can with the live action. And I think that's why they didn't do so well because there's not a lot of things that you can do as an animation than you can do with a live action. And just the feel of the movie. You know, when you watch a movie, like if you were a kid, I liked watching the Disney animation movies because of that, because it brings out the inner child. It brings the happiness out of that. And when these live action movies come out, they're taking that away. They're not putting in how much they put in the animation. I don't know, it's just
yeah. Well,
the way I feel about
that's why
that.
when Suzanne and I saw Mary Poppins Returns, they did bring some of that animation back along with the live action. So it's almost
Yeah,
like it seemed almost seamless, and it was nice because
yeah.
it just like I said, it basically continued Mary Poppins' story. And I thought it was done really well. I thought, we both
Oh
love
yeah,
it.
definitely.
Thought it was great, and we ended up buying it. So I mean, we always tell people, look, watch the original Mary Poppins first with Julie Andrews, then watch the sequel, Mary Poppins Returns. Just watch those two. It'll work for you because it mixes the live action and animation, as I said, seamlessly. I mean, it's just
Yeah.
perfect. That's one of the rarities, though. That truly is. Yeah. I'm sorry.
I
Go ahead.
mean, I mean, seriously, once it gets to that point, or the point where a traditional animation film gets released in theaters and hits the 1 billion worldwide, it's going to put the company on edge. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
And then Old Man Bird going in there saying hail ancient ones, and then oh, and it's not. There we go. Slowly coming through here. The better way for me to say it, they lost the magic when it came to the live action remakes of the very
A-
animation films they did. Yeah. And
Absolutely.
then there's
Yes.
one underneath this one real quick. I'm trying to.
And then old man Birds asked me
Oh
what
gosh.
James Bond was bionic. You mean a lesbian and bionic? Oh, come on.
Yeah,
Come on.
they'll probably get
Oh no.
Elliot Page as the next Bond, right?
Oh, God, no. Please.
Well,
That's
get
horrible.
get this, guys. The Odyssey is so bad. There's one part in the film where Odysseus, who's supposed to be the center of the movie, even though he's basically a burned out old shell of a man that's depressed through most of the film, like talk about not heroic at all. There's one part in the film where he talks about Page's character. By the way, they took that character out of another author's book 700 years after the Odyssey. It's not even in the Odyssey, this character. They got rid of Achilles completely, the greatest hero. Achilles isn't even in the movie. They put Page's character in to replace Achilles. And there's one part where Odysseus goes, "Oh, he's the greatest warrior I ever knew." And I'm like, Ellen Page, have you looked at those stick figure arms? A warrior? Seriously? Like, it made me laugh when I saw that in the movie. It was just like, how ridiculous can it be? Like, it's just like virtue signaling, at its most painful. Just awful.
um, Ancient Ones said exactly Tiny Reviews. They did so well with the traditional animation films, and they stopped doing that. And then Old Man Bird, if you want to read that PvP,
Uh,
give
Laughing
me
my
a
fucking ass
second.
off. Thank you, Bird. You know, what was that one that just came out that
And
bombed?
then
There was a Disney one, the live action Momoa or something.
Mulan.
Moana
The Polynesian one.
or Milan.
It just
Milan.
came. It just was out in the last few weeks, and it tanked badly.
Yeah.
And it was a remake, I think, of an animated earlier. So yeah.
Ancient Ones is putting in paragraphs in here real quick. In fact, for those who haven't taken notice, you all be surprised to know that one traditional animation film managed to cut it close to knocking down the Lion King animation film only to be denied. What?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, Ancient One said that's right. I talk about none other but Demon Slayer Infinity Castle, which it managed to make nearly 800 million worldwide. No joke here. And this is an R-rated animated film we're talking about. Yeah, it's I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it's one of those Japanese anime R-rated, and that thing did well. Yeah, Demon Slayer. Yeah, it did. Moana.
Um, Old
Yeah.
Man Bird said Moana.
Moana.
There is a Mulan and then a Moana coming out. I don't know when the Mulan came out or if it's coming out. I'm pretty sure they were making a new one, but I can't 100% know. I gotta go back and do my research on that. But Moana is the one I know coming out. If I'm
Well,
correct, they're coming out with Minions, a new Minions movie too, which I'm actually excited to watch too.
there's the one that's already tanked. It was in theaters for a
Mhm.
couple of weeks, and I guess it's already basically crashed.
Wow, that's insane.
Yeah. And Ancient,
Um,
he says you're correct,
yep.
Mikey. Demon Slayer Infinity Castle is a Japanese anime film. Yes. Yes. It's one of those Japanese anime series that my youngest niece Monique is well aware of. She watches all the anime, so yeah.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
the Japanese animation is probably the best in the world for quite a while now. It's taken over from North America, that's for sure.
Oh yeah.
Uh, I've watched a number of the Studio Ghibli animated films, and those films are incredibly good. Like the animation is wonderful. It's fluid. It looks like something Disney would have done maybe back in the 30s. It's high quality that way, and the
Yeah, that's
stories,
Mhm.
yeah,
very
that's
adult stories
Ghibli.
too.
Yeah, that's Studio Ghibli. Yeah, it does really well. Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen about half a dozen of their movies, and I've been impressed every time because they're really solid stories and great animation.
They made a great anime film that you have to see, Destiny. It's called Cowboy Bebop the movie. You have to see that Japanese animated film. It is fantastic.
I will. I'll take a look into that. I've never heard of that.
Cowboy Bebop, it's awesome. It's very good. Yeah.
Scurvy said, "What is worse than track talk is anime talk," and then he said,
Oh, come on.
um, um, and then he said the Minions Disclosure Day. Thank you, Scurvy. I was trying to figure out the name of that. Yep. So that's the new movie that's coming out for Minions, and I am one for Minions. I've loved their movies. I've watched every single one of them, and honestly, my favorite one is when they're trying to find a evil boss, and they kill a lot of them off, and then they finally meet what is it
Gru.
Gru, but before that, they're trying to steal the crown and everything from the Queen of England.
Right?
Okay, Old Man Bird said Mulan came out, there were real live Chinese slave camps in it, not close to animated one. What?
Yeah. So obviously, Old Man
That,
Bird see the live action Mulan.
wow,
Yeah.
that's insane.
Yeah.
No, I was joking that they could have a movie in which minions reveal themselves to human. Oh, okay. I gotta figure out what that movie is though, because they did come out with minions. Oh wait, no. Old Man Bird said it, but let's go here real quick.
Yeah.
Mikey, do you want to read this one?
Sure. Ancient One saying that the Odyssey 2026 film's tagline called Defy the Gods. The moment I took notice of said tagline was the moment I can safely say they are defying God. Oh,
Well,
that makes.
the thing is, the whole point with the original Odyssey text is to respect the gods,
Mm-hmm.
not to defy them. There's nothing in the original Odyssey about defying the gods. This is Chris Nolan's modern awoke spin on an ancient text. And you know what? He didn't even use the original Odyssey written by Homer. He used a reinterpretation written like, I don't know, 20 years ago or something by a feminist, a far left feminist writer, and she modernized it for modern audiences, and she put a bunch of feminist stuff in. And there's stuff in the movie where the hatred of men comes out loud and clear in some parts of the movie, and I'm guessing that's based on the text that Nolan used instead of using the original. It's
I
just
can imagine.
it's a sad, pathetic excuse for a film. I have never hated a movie more than I hated that after I watched it. I just really just it's not just like it's a bad film, but its message is even worse because it's got a very bad agenda. Actually, Mikey, I sent you something in your Facebook a while back about Nolan's dark, evil intentions or whatever the video's called, and the guy does an excellent job of discussing what's going on with Nolan's intentions in the film.
I'll
And there's
get it.
yeah, and the last part of the video is especially great because he actually takes a comment from one of his viewers that actually wrote quite a long comment and goes into great detail, which is really very spot on. I think when I watched it. So, yeah, this film's definitely got an agenda, and basically the agenda Nolan's pushing. Well, the thing is, in the original Odyssey, it warns people to be wary of strangers, like the suitors in the film, all
Yeah.
trying to take over the queen's, palace. They're just there to get what they can get. They don't care about the queen. They don't care about the kingdom. They're just interlopers. They're bad people that have just come in from outside. And Nolan twists that around because that's the warning: be wary of strangers. Nolan, in an interview, he actually says, we in the West we should be welcoming all strangers. It's like what?
What?
Have you realized what's going on in Europe and you know here, Australia, Canada? Have you noticed what's going on with the strangers coming in?
Right?
The man has an agenda, and it's basically his agenda is to destroy Western civilization, from what I've seen. So yeah.
Yeah. I had to turn off
Old Man,
take my
what?
pill. No, I had to turn my
Um,
camera off for just a minute while I take my pills. I don't think you want to see me take 7 pills at once.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Minions and Monsters just came out. Lemon or Scurvy is trolling us, is what Old Man Bird said. Yep, I see. I figured it was that, but I couldn't remember the name. Kevin, he had to say, I've heard about that movie Minions and Monsters. I have not seen it yet, but I am planning on watching it. Same here. I am really, really excited to go watch that. Um, Ancient Ones. It's being slow on my end. Hold on. I and probably am deeply concerned about how much money the what's that
I'm deep,
Odyssey?
yeah, he says, I'm deeply concerned about how much money the Odyssey 2026 film is making. This film isn't
Odyssey.
supposed to be making as much as over $300 million as we speak.
I'll give you two reasons why that number is so high. One, Nolan shot it in IMAX, and it's only playing, I think, mostly in IMAX theaters right now. And IMAX tickets are going between $40 to $50 a seat for the IMAX
Oh,
theaters. So that's $40 or $50 for a ticket is going to grossly inflate the numbers on the box office, right? It's going to grossly inflate it. So that's one
yeah.
sneaky thing Nolan did, and also Rotten Tomatoes posting a rating of 97% among viewers. They've been caught out as totally lying about it because several people have managed to break into the Rotten Tomatoes website, just using, various means to go back and you know, open up what used to be available at one time. And the actual number for positive reviews is actually more like 56%, just over half. So,
Yeah.
and I've also heard that people who try to leave less than positive reviews are getting blacked out. They can't post, or if they do manage to post, they're still getting kicked off after a couple days. And I actually, there was one guy I saw on YouTube who said he tried to post a 3-star review and it got blocked. He said the only way
Wow,
he only could post when he bumped it up to 5 stars, and then he got was able to post. So
that's crazy.
Rotten Tomatoes is rigging the score to inflate the score. So there's a big agenda here. I think it's woke Hollywood at its worst, working overtime to push the numbers
Wait,
up, and
well,
make it look
they
more than it is.
Yeah, I think you're right, PvP. When the woke Hollywood is starting to manipulate the numbers, not just of Rotten Tomatoes, but of any other reviews, like here later on, I believe it's only said Metacritic said it was like 50%. Well, if you're
Yeah,
gonna affect
I've
Rotten
heard
Tomatoes,
that.
it
Yeah.
can also affect Metacritic too, and even IMDb gives it a bad score, which I know IMDb may be incomplete most of the time, but sometimes they get the reviews right. So it's been negative reviews on Odyssey since it came out. So I tend to believe what IMDb is actually saying about
Well,
it,
I haven't believed anything Rotten Tomatoes has said for years because
right?
their ratings are often ridiculously weird, to be honest. Like I
Well,
just don't get it.
inflated. They're inflated. So
Yeah, and
yeah.
they're often just completely wrong. You
Oh,
know,
yes.
like even
Yes.
for if there's a good movie that's not woke, they'll slam that down just because it's not woke.
They
So
slammed. I'll give you a good example. The horror movie that Suzanne and I saw, Weapons,
right,
fantastic horror film.
yeah, I enjoyed it. Yeah,
Immediately, but as soon as uh before Suzanne even and I went to go see it, because we had already seen the trailer, we thought it looks great. So when we went to see it, we were confirmed it's a fantastic horror film,
right.
very good psychological thriller with Josh Brolin. And I was like,
Yeah.
but before we even went to see it, the day we went to go see it, they automatically gave it low scores, said this is a piece of crap and all this other stuff. And then after we saw it, we said, they don't know what they're doing. They're mental. They're idiots. They're woke. This film was fantastic. We were making jokes about it. My wife said, you play Yakety Sax, the theme song for Betty Hill, in the part where the witch played by Amy is chasing is being chased by
Uh
the
huh.
kids,
Yeah.
you know. And I'm
Yeah.
like, fuck. I mean, it makes it perfect. Sorry, I said the F word, but yeah, I mean, it's just it fits it perfectly. And I said to my wife that, and I asked one of my friends, Little Movie Perp, and he's a great reviewer, by the way, wonderful friend of mine. And he says, "Yeah, I'll try that." He did. He couldn't stop laughing every time he's done it. Like do that scene, they blast through the houses. They're going after her, and I'm like, yeah, it's just Yeah,
Well,
it's just
it's a very good psychological horror, as you mentioned.
yes,
I'm not. Yeah, I have stated before I am not a horror guy, even though I like the Three Evil Dead. I like The Shining by Kubrick. That's a favorite. But
that's a good one.
this one's really good. I mean, The Witch is so nasty, and I like the way it starts, though, Mikey. Right? Because you have the various
Yes,
plot threads from
yes,
different characters, and eventually they all start coming together. By the
yeah.
time you're getting like maybe to the middle of the film, when it all starts to really
And
happen, right?
right, and you find the most unlikely hero. I mean, I don't want to give it away for Destiny, but
Right, right.
you watch it.
Yeah,
But
I've
if you
never
watch
seen it.
it, it's the most unlikely hero that saves the day. Just
Yeah, you should watch it sometime. It's probably online. I imagine it left the theaters a
I'm
while
sure it's
ago.
available right
I
now.
would think, but yeah, it's probably online. You can probably find it. But yeah,
But
it's
that's
really
yeah,
good.
but that's one of those movies that they definitely got wrong. And I mean, we've seen Suzanne and I. Besides that one, we've seen a few others, good ones we thought, and they got it wrong, like every time. So it's like, yeah, who do you believe anymore? I don't believe critics. Critics they have no
Oh,
reason giving critiques anymore.
I don't call them critics.
Bother to watch it. I don't even think more than half the critics, even in Rotten Tomatoes, bother to watch it.
Well,
Even
the only critics that were allowed into the theater to watch a preview of it, a preview showing, were basically ones that were paid by the
yeah,
studio. You
yeah,
know, so they're obviously going to love the film because they're getting paid to love it. So they're not critics, they're shills. That's what they are. And
yes.
I gave up on critics a long time ago, to be honest. There's very few critics that I really give any credence to anymore.
The
Oh,
minute, like I did a cinema class in college, and the minute I started seeing critics become sellouts, that's what I call them, sellouts. When they
Mm,
started doing that, yeah. I mean, I even saw Roger Ebert, like even after Gene Siskel died, and he was there with Roper, and Roper and him were like doing
right.
it. I'm like that, yeah. I mean, they were selling out. You could tell they were getting paid for what they were saying. Before that, they were completely open minded and made decent reviews, but then afterwards,
um,
it's like everything just disappeared. And I don't trust any critics anymore. None of them. So.
do
Yeah,
you guys
well,
mind if we catch up on some chats real quick?
Oh,
We're
no,
pretty
sorry.
behind.
go ahead.
Yeah.
Um, Ancient One said spot on when it comes to such PvP.
Well, thank you.
And then Old Man Bird had to say, the Odyssey, some jokingly call it.
The Odyssey. Yeah.
Um, if Mikey kept his camera on, it would be some kind of pill mukbang.
Oh, come on.
Cronus is in the chat. He goes, yay, minions. Hello, Cronus.
Max, how are you?
Um, Red Letter Media gave a positive review of it.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I wouldn't give too much credence to Red Letter Media.
No.
Yeah,
No.
that's what he just said too, is I'm not watching that movie.
No.
Um, Metrix says 50% liked it. Or,
Yeah, but
mm,
Metacritic, most people
Metacritic.
tend to want to believe, yeah, most people tend to want to believe Rotten Tomatoes over Metacritic. And I'm like, you shouldn't even believe
Oh,
either of them. So, yeah,
Rotten Tomatoes is being rotten to the core.
amen. That perfectly describes it.
I've read the Audi. I can't read that word to save my life. And I wouldn't enjoy it if it. Mikey, you read that one. I give up. I
Oh,
give up.
I've read the Odyssey, and I wouldn't enjoy it if it deviated greatly from the actual epic poem. It does, according to what PvP says, and I looked it up myself for research. It completely deviates from the Iliad. It's not what Homer wrote. Okay,
Yeah, it
it's
basically It
not
basically
home.
it basically flips it on its head. It's like it's
Yeah,
everything. It's everything the original manuscript isn't. You
turns
know.
it up down. I've heard so many bad things, and I tend to believe that if you didn't apply to the actual Greek story, then yeah, it's gonna be terrible.
Well,
Yeah,
also the people in Greece are not too pleased that there's not one single Greek person involved in the cast.
the whole production or cast. Wow,
Yeah, not one Greek.
not one Greek. Yeah,
No, you
that's
know, and I mean they've got a rapper at the start of the film rapping. You know, like how is that? What's that got to do with
how
ancient
does that
Greek
even
culture?
pertain to a story?
It doesn't. And he's like he's pounding a stick and he's rapping, you know, a line of this and a line of that, and he pounds his stick some more. And you
Oh
know,
God,
yeah, it's like oh, good way to start a
Uh,
movie.
right.
But
PvP, do
yeah,
you want to read this one?
they aren't supposed to be censoring reviews. They may very well be going against our constitutional rights. Well, they're certainly not playing fair, that's for sure, because
Yeah,
they're not showing both sides. And if you're gonna, you know, if you're gonna do a review site, show all the reviews and all the opinions, not just you know one side of
right,
it.
right. And I think he is meaning by a violation. There is a thing in the Constitution that says fair and equal representation, and if you're taking
Mhm.
that away from any commenters that maybe give it less than 5 stars and give it maybe 2 stars or even one, and you're taking away from that and only honoring the people who thought they gave it a bigger score, yeah, that's illegal. That's something you're censoring them for sure. Yeah, that's not right. No, definitely not.
Who's Benny Hill?
Oh, rest in peace, Benny Hill. Benny Hill, it was a great comedy from BBC Thames. The river, the company is called the BBC Thames One, BBC One. It's a great comedy. This guy was a wonderful comedian. You know, he had scantily clad women. He had this bald headed guy he always picked on, and it was just fun comedy. It was physical comedy too. So, one of the better comedy shows coming from Great Britain. I really enjoyed watching Benny Hill at night. Public broadcasting station. Yeah, at night.
um, yeah.
Yeah, also Angel
Angel.
One says, yeah, he says, I also got the feeling that much of Hollywood is being compromised by China's government. This is stuff that isn't supposed to be happening even years ago. Amen to that, yes.
And then Cronus says, I don't trust anyone, just myself.
Yes, myself. Yeah. Right.
Sorry, I'm like 14 chats behind plus whatever's going on
Yeah,
here.
catch up
Yeah.
on this read it. Yeah. I'm not
Um, Destiny is doing a great job. I appreciate it. I'm trying.
hey, I think you're doing great, Destiny.
Yeah, you're filling in
Ah,
very well for that
I'm-
furry old bugger.
Lemon said, I am the Chatter. Chatter Palpatine.
Uh-oh.
I am the Chatter.
oh no.
I'm the Yeah. There you go. I like issues. Yeah.
Greek can be cool. Greeks can be
They're
cool.
cool. They are cool.
And he's like, I typed that.
Right. Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
Kevin says, yeah, that's not right. Um,
He
and
says I can
then
hear that
he
theme.
says,
Yeah, you can hear the Benny Hill theme, Yakety Sax theme. Yes. Yeah. And Monty
and
Python. Yes. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, that's the Monty Python.
and then Corona says, nice catching up. Thank you for coming in. Um, yeah. The last time you were in the chat, I was in the chat too because I was driving for no reason, I guess. So,
Yeah. Now,
um,
if you like the live action, if you want to see Disney doing a better live action way back, And I mean, this goes way back. If you see on Kronos there, that is Maximilian. That's the robot from the movie Black Hole, the Black Hole. And it came out in 1979, literally 2 years after Star Wars premiered. So that was like Disney's answer to it. I thought it did well. I thought it was okay. And plus, they did use Ellen Shaw from who worked on Star Wars and actually helped them in the black hole. So if you Harrison Ellen Shaw, so if you go to Gorilla and say, "Hey, I'd like to see the black hole," yeah, not a pornographic film, the actual Disney live action film. Yeah,
Cronus said, "Don't chat and drive." I have
right.
a thing where I can stick my phone onto the window, and so I'm not touching the phone, and I was voicing everything, so I wasn't typing or anything like that. It was all hands free.
Yes. And there goes Cronus. He says,
Um,
"Oh,
the the black hole. What?
black hole." No,
Yeah,
he's
I've never seen it.
yeah. Write it down. The black hole. Yeah, he says Maximilian Wax. Yes, I agree, Kronos.
I am on it right now.
Yeah, it's called The Black Hole. It came out in 1979. It goes back a ways, but I'm telling you, it's worth it. The movie is fantastic. It is a good sci-fi film. Part horror too. I think it has some horror elements in it. Oh, and Yvette Mimieux. Oh, wow. Back then, I'm telling you. Did you get? I hope you got to see it, PvP. Oh man. Oh.
Okay, let's catch up on these chats real quick. And then it says, "Don't make me have to watch that movie again."
Oh, Lemon says hands-free talking on the phone can still be distracting, in my opinion, while driving. Yeah, it still
Yeah,
can be. Yes.
that's why I didn't talk much when I was in the chat. I was trying not to type or anything like that.
Right.
But I promise you, I am not talking and driving and any of that right now. So,
Chronos.
the Kronos hole. He goes, "LOL."
Oh man. Yeah.
Oh, we are coming up on the 2 hour here in about 7 minutes or so. So, um, oh Jesus. Oh God, I'm not reading that one.
Oh my God, Chronos.
I'll put that one up there, but I won't read it.
Oh, that's
um.
funny.
Anyways, so we're gonna try to wrap this up real quick while I got the chats all, caught up and
Yep.
stuff. PvP, what do you got going on?
Just unmute. I just went to get some water.
Yeah.
Not much. All depends. We had a power blackout Monday night here for about an hour and a half, and when I
Oh wow.
restarted my computer, the fan was acting up again, making a terrible racket, and I thought I'm going to have to take it in to get it looked at. And of course, when I turned it on today after work, it's been perfectly quiet. So go figure. So yeah, I'm just kind of playing it day by day right now. Nothing much planned on the channel over this weekend, really. So yeah, nothing much really to report as far as anything new.
Okay. Mikey, anything going on for you?
Yeah. Well, I just did my latest 2 episodes of Charlie's Angels review earlier today, and it's available now on our Chatty Blogger MS channel. If you get a chance to take a look, it's not a bad review. Uh, I'm also catching up. I actually rewatched um, one of the one of the two religious films because I had just done my review over the course of 4 parts of Jesus of Nazareth, and I had just watched Godspell again for like the umpteenth time from 1973. And sometime tomorrow, I'm going to go ahead and rewatch Jesus Christ Superstar, also from that era in 1973. And then I believe this weekend, I am going to do a quick uh, live webcam to review both films and give actually a deeper take on them, because I think right now a lot of the messages that come from those movies, and granted, they're both films are 53 years old, okay, so they go back a while. Um, but I think that not I'm not pushing anything religious per se. What I'm saying is that some of the messages that come from those movies actually should apply to today, and we're straying away from a lot of things, and we're not in a good place right now. The world itself, is in regards to peace and brotherhood and everything else, is sorely lacking, and that's going to be the emphasis of my live webcam. So that'll be sometime this weekend, and then next week, sometime will be my next two review episodes from season 2 of Charlie's Angels. So that's what we got coming up.
Okay. I was asked what my channel was, so I put it up there real quick. It is Tiny Gamer 699.
Okay, awesome.
So I don't know what we are gonna be doing Sunday or Monday. I don't know what time we are gonna be coming home, either Saturday or Sunday. And then I believe the rest of the week will just go as normal when he does his Star Trek and all that other stuff. So I'm not 100% what's going on there, but yeah, we're gonna be traveling up to his parents' house this weekend, starting tomorrow. So we'll kind of keep you guys in the loop with that. Maybe if he does a short or whatever. We are gonna start doing my tiny reviews here soon. We're gonna choose some movies, and I have a feeling that Wednesdays are gonna be our best chance of doing that, because we don't usually do anything Wednesdays. So we are probably gonna start doing my reviews on Wednesday nights. So I'll keep you guys in the loop on that too. I'm not sure when I'll get that started or how to get it started, so Gorilla's gonna help me with that one. But yes, I'm thinking Wednesday nights, probably 9 o'clock. But yeah, this was my first run of the lives on my own in a way. So I hope I did okay. I was kind of nervous. What day is almost the next day?
I think I
Not
think
sure.
Chris is asking me that. Cronus, we are looking at Sunday afternoon. More than likely before, if Gorilla is going to do his Deep Space Nine review, his next episode, then I will make sure that I do my I'll call it the religious films review. It will be done on Sunday, early morning, more than likely, before even Gorilla does his thing. But you did also mention that you haven't seen The Passion of the Christ. It is a very good film, but though difficult to watch in some parts. And don't forget, Mel Gibson was the one who directed it. So he literally took a lot of research, and let's just say it's a bit more dark than what you're used to reading in the Bible. Not saying it's not accurate; it is pretty accurate, but you gotta have an open mind when you watch it. So, yeah, if you ever get a chance, definitely check out The Passion of the Christ. Yeah, odd, can't find it for some reason. No problem there.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure that out. I don't know how to do all that. I just went from my channel real quick to join in and send it by copy, so hopefully you can get it that way. But yeah, if you guys want to go check that out when I start doing it, I'll let you know. And then Ancient One said, in fact, I'm seeing a bunch of Tiny Gamer channels on YouTube. That is weird. Look up Tiny Gamer 699.
Uh, Lemon put a listing of your. But do you spell your gamer with two M's or just the one?
2 M's.
It is two M's. Oh, nice. Okay,
It
that
is
does.
2 M's.
Yes, that makes it different then. Nice. Okay.
I
Yes.
kind of made that a little different, to kind of
When yeah,
outstand a little bit. So
yeah,
Mel is good with movies.
yeah, he does good
There we
movies.
go.
Yes.
Okay, awesome. He did get that in there. That is my YouTube channel, I believe.
Correct.
I don't have anything posted yet because I have not gotten anything started. We literally just got it set up the other day. So, yeah, I'm just trying to run through this real quick. Okay.
And
All right. Well, it is great talking with you guys. I hope you guys all have a great night. Let me get this ending here. Good to see everybody. Thank you for joining PvP and Mikey. I had a great time talking to you guys for 2 hours.
Yeah.
yeah, we had a great time, Destiny, and you're doing great.
Yeah.
You're gonna be a great hostess.
You know, you
And
could just replace Gorilla quite easily, you know.
sure you can.
No, I won't do that. I won't do that to him.
Oh no,
Okay, I'm
no,
gonna
no.
get this ended real quick.